Okay, so good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Again, we are here for another English immersion. My name is Camila. I will be the host from this immersion. We are here in the Talk and Talk channel, YouTube channel, and I'm going to explain a little bit about the platform, how it's work, what is Talk and Talk, and what we are going to do here. So, for those who don't know, Talk and Talk is a language conversation platform. And here you can find conversations in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Mandarin also. And just to clarify, guys, I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you. And we have a topic to discuss. The topic from today will be people trash many clothes. And we have some questions to discuss, but it's not a rule. You don't need to answer all the questions in sequence. This is only a base for our conversation. And we are here in a safe environment. So we are here just to talk and put our English in practice. So do not worry about the mistakes and feel free because here is the place that you can make mistakes and learn from them. So we are here to learn from the other and from your mistakes. So feel free for it and share your opinion, but of course be respectful with the others, and we need to know that everyone has your personal opinion, your own opinion, so we will try to listen the others and be respectful. Okay, so we start every motion with the presentation for everyone. So I'm gonna ask you for media, could you please introduce yourself? You can see the questions, right?
Yes, yes, I can see.
Oh, nice.
Hey everyone, I am Midian from Rio de Janeiro. I am here in Talk and Talk says John, I think. And and what more? I am a software developer and I practice English and Spanish here in the Talk and Talk.
Oh, Spanish too?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I would like to enjoy some Spanish immersion. I had never opportunity to do it. Thank you, Midia. And how about you, Everton? Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Everton. I'm living in São Paulo. Uh, I am 43 years old. I am married and have a daughter. And I work with IT and studying TNT more or less 4 or 5 months. And I'm here to study, try improve my my English.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Everton. It's good to see all of you here, guys. It's a pleasure for me. Thank you, Everton. And how about you, Anderson? Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, guys. My name is Anderson. I'm 37 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I've been here in Talk Talk since the end of June, and I'm here to improve my conversation skills. And I'm liking very much, and the immersions are very good, and the immersions of Camila is the best, I think.
Thank you, Anderson. It's good to see you here. I love when I see the same faces because we are, I don't know, create a friendly environment, right? It's almost like I know
Yeah.
you. It's so good. Thank you, Anderson. So, guys, my name is Camila. I am 40. I've been here on Talk and Talk since April from this year, and I became a host in July. And I'm here to practice my English skills, and I know a little bit about Spanish, and I will start to study French in October. So it's a good opportunity to learn different languages, to make some friends. As I said, it's so good because I know some of you even online, but I know. So it's a good opportunity to create, to build a network. So if you want, guy, put your LinkedIn, try to make a connection because this is a place when you can do it And of course, I love to be here to practice my English skills. In my free time, I love to read some books. What else? I love to listen to podcasts. I'm a huge fan of true crime. And what else? I think that's it about myself. And I think we can start with topic will be about people trash many clothes. It's a challenge for me to talk about that because it's difficult to discuss, right? To think about this. So we are here to try. Let me see. Oh, excellent. Uh, so do you want to read the question and answer, Anderson? The question number two, please.
Yeah, sure. What are the main reasons people throw away clothes so frequently? Yeah, uh, I think this problem is more common to people with more acquisition power,
Hmm.
I think, and poor people, I think, don't have this problem, but I don't have this problem. I use my clothes sometimes until they finish. They
Almost dissolve, right?
yeah many times. But I think the reason is the media, the propaganda, uh, the the they they force us to consume and I think is that the main reason I think is that the 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 consuming way that
Mhm.
we have nowadays, I think.
Okay, thank you. And how about you, Media? Have you ever thought about it before?
Yes, yes, because this is a big problem in our world. I think more about clothes advertisement because we all the time see advertisement in our social media, on TV, and this make you force you, as Anderson told us, that this forces us to buy things that we don't need, to do things that we don't want. And you have a 10 pants, but they say, oh no, this pants is the best. You have to buy this because you'll be this way or that way. And this is bad for our feelings. This is bad for our mind. And when we aren't prepared or when we are in a sensitive moments, we buy this because we think, oh, if I buy this, I will feel better, and this make us more bad because you spend money with a thing that you don't want, and not just about want, it's about need. You don't need this, and in some moments you will put in a trash, and this is a match with the 30 question that you put it, because the fast fashion contribute a lot for this, because a lot of people in all the country, not all the country, but it's the poor country, uh, work a lot to make us spend money with things that we don't need. There is a river in Bangladesh who a lot of clothes there. There is a lot of clothes who no one needs, because the river, the Bangladesh is one big country who sell clothes for another country because it's very cheap to buy clothes for there. Is this it's very very cheap. So in Europe and in USA they buy clothes from Bangladesh, and they do the industry, the country more poor, because the people making a lot of clothes, and when they don't have no one to buy for this clothes, they put in a river. They put in the place close to the factories, and this is bad because the river was a river and now is the river of clothes that is just clothes and you can walk in the river. There is a river before, but now there isn't, and this is very bad. This is about capitalism, because when you force and when you put the wishes that the people don't need, this is because someone is win with your wishes or your needs. I think
Yeah.
that.
I get it. I think I was not remember where was the river, but now you said to me, I think this is really famous place.
Yes, in Bangladesh.
Yes, and I don't know, guys, if you had the opportunity to see, but some brands, they don't do like a discount. They prefer, it's a fancy brands, of course. They prefer to not sell the products instead of to do some discount to them just to make this important, right? Just to not feel the value from this product. So these big brands about bags, they don't do it this kind of discount. They don't have this kind of promotion as we have here sometimes. They don't change the price because for them it looks like we are, I don't know how to say that, um, desvalorizando the brand. So they must to keep the price at the same level because it's not the same. For example, if I can buy a expense bag and Everton go and buy the same but cheap, this don't make sense because you need to maintain your level about consumers, you know. So they don't do it, and they keep the bags with them. I don't know if they can do it other kind of product with the same bag, but they don't have this kind of promotion. And this is only about to make the maintain the level of the brand, you know, the level of the consumers. So this is a crazy situation to think about that, right? Thank you, Mijia. And how about you, Everton?
I think you talked about all the points. I agree, all all of you. I think the big problem today is the capitalism and the companies, the big companies and the big brands uh, make make a new clothes or other things and create a environment that you think you needed the new clothes. You don't need, but the brands, the market, the media invest time, money, and other things to sell you a thing you don't need. But you think you need because the merchandise and the other things make the I don't know how to say it, and then is- they empacotam, they make a package
Mm-hmm.
and tell you by the advertisement and my friends have this this mark, this brand make other thing it's cool and more cool than I have, and the media create a illusion that you need and you think you need a new clothes. And when you look for your closet, your you have men clothes, t-shirts and shirts and other things and many options, but you think you need more. It's very very difficult, but it's difficult. You uh, you blow this. you go out to this glow. I don't know. You don't understand how can I go out this uh it's not an event, but this
It's like
bubble.
a bubble, right?
Yes, yes. It's very difficult day by day, and I don't know how we can fix it, but it's very difficult.
I think I don't know if I am doing wrong, but I think you work with some kind of things like that, right? When you need to know, need to persuade the others. I think I if I remember right. Okay. I don't know. I think nowadays this is more common. I cannot remember something like that years ago when you cannot. I think maybe social media nowadays can do it as has a big impact in this industry, right? So I don't remember this kind of things years ago. Of course, we need to buy clothes. In my time, I used it a lot, Ering, but it was cheaper. And nowadays, Ering is so expensive sometimes. It's not so, we cannot find cheapy clothes. Of course, we have others brands like Shane. I don't know a lot of these brands, but they sell clothes so cheap, but of course we have problems in the backstage with this kind of who is working to sell a t-shirt from $1, for example. How can we pay someone to work in this environment? So I guess we have a lot of exploration, I think, even in the kids in this country, this poor country, because they need people to work and they cannot pay the price from them. So I think this is common, and we can talk more about that today nowadays. I think even the last years, I guess. I'm not sure if I am clear, but I was just thinking that maybe we are only thinking about more and we are losing other things, right?
Yes, and I have one more point. I think,
Good.
sorry, I think today it's more easy to buy clothes and other things because you have a credit card, for example. When I am a guy, a little guy, my mother and my father don't I don't know don't parcela the things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. And hoje it's very easy to I will buy a cloth in an Aragon is 200, and but you can pay in 10 twice the little twice parcel. I don't know the expression, sorry, but it's very easy to convince you to buy the one thing, because when you look for the month is
Yes.
very little you paid in.
You are only looking at the price for 1 month, and that's okay for you. Oh, this is only 10 reais. That's okay for me. I can pay it. But you are, I was checking here, you can say split purchase, parceladas compras. So you can split this in 24, I don't know, months. This is crazy. But sometimes you decide to do it to buy a new cell phone, and this is crazy, right? But we, I think we cannot have so power to not do it. I think this is more about I don't know, mindset. They work with this kind of things, and you cannot fight against that. That the media know how to manipulate us, I guess. Thank you, Everton. Guys, let's move on. Mijan, do you want to read the question number 3 and answer, please?
Yes. How does fast fashion contribute to environmental problems? As we were talking, is about the wishes that they put in our mind. They put something that we don't need, and make us believe that this is important for our life, because we will be better, we will feel like someone. Or if you use someone that you, this is an inspiration for you, this is the person that you like, you say, oh, I want to be like this person, but you know one close can't do that. And even you know that this is so hard to don't trust, because they use a lot of methods, a lot of things to make you believe that you are wrong and they are right. And I am talking about this because my graduation, my degree was in I don't know how to say publicidade,
Mm,
and I studied about this, and I know how they use a lot of methods, a lot of um, how can I say, it's not paper, but paper is when you study something that is a lot of papers, that a lot of, you study about one area and you say papers. There is a lot of paper they use to make you believe what they want. And this is
mhm,
about everything. This is about, there is a lot of big companies who use this type of power to make you with them, to make you say, oh, I need this type of bag because this bag will make me look more rich or look me one person that I never will be. This is about capitalist that we were talking. This topic make me think about another topic. It is one idea about you, Camila, that you we can talk about surgeries or some aesthetic
mm.
procediment estético that is so
I
famous in our country. And uh, I would think, because I'm watching a lot of videos about a lot of another countries, and I have
mhm,
opportunity to talk with person who live in another country too. And I talk with them about surgery, about this type of things. They say, oh, I need this, I need that. And they say, why? And I say, oh, because I'm not happy with myself. And they say, why Brazilian all the time think about
yeah.
beauty things or move yourself and for another, I don't know, have another nose, another mouth, another lips, another hair, because this is for us is so important. It's part of our culture. Take care about our beauty, but not just take care about our beauty. Is more make surgery things because the industry, the advertisement tell us this. And I am change the topic is about clothes, and I am talk about
No,
another.
no. But makes sense because they I don't know what's happened, but they know how to persuade us to
Yes,
change your, for example, if you love a kind of t-shirt and you will see someone say this t-shirt makes you looks poor, and then you
yes,
think, oh my gosh, I'm looking poor, I need to change this clothes, and then you change your way to think,
yes,
and they said for you like, oh, your belly barriga is not the best way to go into the summer, you can change it, and you go like, I need to change it. And then I don't
yes,
know, we cannot have control of
yes,
our necessity of what we want, because they are always putting something in our mind that's the best way,
yes,
and I don't think we can fight against this, right?
yes.
Thank you, Midja. I'm gonna think about this topic. It will be great to talk about it. Thank you. And how about you, Everton? You can say a lot because I know you have some familiarity with this topic, right? Because you're working with this kind of advertisement, or I don't know.
No, more or less, I work here with IT. I am a
Okay.
project coordinator, but I work in big e-commerce in Brazil, and we have media year, and work side by side with the media guys to how we can sell more in our website, how we can sell and organize these things, and it's very they have a many chance to 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 try change your mind is very
Mm-hmm.
complicated. But about question three, I have one more point. I think today the companies and the markets uh, have a big pressure to change the fashion and the things all the time and create a new things because the things, clothes, cell phones, and other things uh, make it old very fast. And I need the new one. I need and the company changed about the years uh, to make it, the consumer is bigger and other thing and change and today our production the all things you think about the car, it's very expensive buy a car for example, but the car industry changes all the time and all the year we have a new car and if I have a car today and the next year the car is not the last generation, it's not the is not cool more and the other things and then we talk about the clothes more easy to change and create a new picture, a new I don't know it's and industry bombardate you with advertisement and you need this new and create a new and I have a specific opinion. I think in the future maybe uh, it's not the big future uh, ahead, it's maybe a little close. I think the second clothes I think we have a question about this second hand
Mm-hmm.
clothes like brechó, I don't know the name it's part of the future because you need create this this new market because my wife love go to Berkshire and have many things very new.
Mm-hmm.
We have things with etiquette yet and you buy uh, one one quarter, I don't know, one quarter, two quarter the original price, and we have many new things in virtual. I think it's part of the future, but we don't discover this yet. But I think we walk for this something like that.
I get it. I get it. And we have some apps. Then you can buy clothes by second hand. Like we have an Enjoy. It's a huge company. Then when you can buy these things and make easy because you are in your house and you can choose the second hand clothes to buy. So it's I don't think this is a solution, but I think this is a way that we can, I don't know, be more conscious about our consumers. You know, this is only a small solution in my opinion. Okay, but this is one option, I guess.
No, I don't think it's this solution, but it's part of the solution.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's not the totally solution.
Yeah, it's a good point because nowadays we are only think about that. I don't remember years ago if you have a British shop because in my when I was a kid, the clothes was cheaper. We don't need to buy to spend to for nowadays it's really hard to buy a jeans instead of spending 300 reais just to buy a jeans. And in that time was easy. You go to the supermarket and you can buy a jeans. In that time was normal. I was using that when I go to the college, using a normal jeans, not so fancy. not any nothing fancy, was normal and cheaper. And nowadays is everything is so expensive, I guess. Even the not the simple brands like we have here, say yeah, Renner, they are fighting with Zara, for example, when we are talking about the price. So it's complicated to talk about that. But I get it. Thank you, Everton. And how about you, Anderson?
Um, I'm a little confused with the question
Mhm.
about environment problems. Could you help me, please?
Let me
Environmental problems is talking about nature problems or social
yes.
problems?
Could be like the same. We were here talking about the two options, but you can choose what, because I think they are connected, right? We have the environment problems, as Midian said about this river, and we have other things about society, because I don't know, we are aware about the problem, but we are still buying things. So I guess this
Uh,
you can say about the two options. No worry.
because I'm understanding the nature problems, but the
Hmm.
answers of you is talking about social problems. So
Up to you. Up to you. What?
I
Feel free
stay
to.
confused.
No, feel free to choose.
Well, and talking about the nature side, I think nowadays we have more sustainable materials, and many brands is trying to do this to use sustainable materials in your clothes. And my wife work with fashion.
Oh,
She works in a brand here in Rio de Janeiro, and then I know more or less. She talks to me about some kinds of companies that work for them, but uh, I I I don't know how is in other countries. Many brands import from other countries, and we don't have how to know how they do their these clothes. Um, I don't know if you remember, but I think Riachuelo have a problem. They are problems with and people that made her clothes and slave work. They have problem with slave work a few years ago. Um, but this that's it. I think here in Brazil have some rules that it's more difficult to the brands, but the brands that import we don't have control. So I think that is a problem. But the fast fashion contributes a lot to pollute the rivers and the sky. They use many materials that pollute the nature.
yeah.
So I think, but I think here in Brazil we have some rules that can control it.
Hmm.
But in other countries, I think we don't have control yet.
I think even in Brazil, we do not have control of these things. For example, I cannot, I don't see anything uh, that are really worried about that. Just of course, we have the second hands growing here in Brazil. We have huge brechós, almost like I don't say brechós because I don't know the name that we can say in English, but we have some people, famous people, who has the same the brechó. For example, I think Deborah Seco has a brand brechó, and she it's more than four cities here, not cities, I guess cities in Brazil. So he can sell these things because it's like, oh, if Deborah Seco has this need to be good, so you can go there and buy this thing. So I think this could be a good way that we can go to the question number 4, because we are talking about the ways to reduce clothing waste. And we said we are talking here about the second hand, but you can remember other things that we can do, Anderson, about to reduce these things.
I think
Oh,
donated
that's a good point.
to poor people. Here in my home, we donate when we want to trash a clothes.
Mm-hmm.
We donate.
Nice.
Uh, my wife, uh, she she win a lot of clothes in her work,
Mm-hmm.
and when she don't use, she sell to brush off.
Nice.
But the clothes we use, we donate.
Nice, thank you. I think we have second hands even for kids' clothes right nowadays, right? So if you go to a place, you can buy clothes almost like almost new for kids. This is a good option, and I don't know if you have this years ago, but I think for me it's new, for example. And what do you think, Everton?
Uh, I think how Anderson said, donate is a good way to make a thing and reduce.
Hmm.
Uh, it's complicated because see, I think okay, we can reduce it, donate the things, but is don't solve the problem about the consumerism.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, in my house, we donate many things too, not 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 just clothes and
Hmm.
other things. And when we don't use more, my daughter have books and other things, and we donate. Mm, Uh, when we donate, we helping the poor people or people need more than us in the moment.
Okay.
Uh, but I think the consumers it's 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 then bigger that the conscience the people have to donate or to sell to second hand and other things. We buy more than the I don't know undone desfazer our things, clothes and other things. Uh, it's a little complicated, but the people need create a conscience to donate. It's a good way, or repass the the, the things to ahead to. I don't know. It's the way. It's the not the solution, but it's part of the solution. I think.
Yeah. I get it. I don't know if it makes sense. You donate one clothes and you buy five. This not we do not have a balance, right? I get it. Thank you, Everton. And how about you, Midja?
I agree with everyone, what everyone say. And I was search about one study about
Oh,
the capitalism, the consumerism now to talk, because there was a like a pegadinha
okay.
that one big mark one big company had one product. They sell shoes, and they sell shoes like for $50.
Okay.
No, very expensive. And they take all the shoes and put in another store inside of the mall, but they change everything. They change the walls, they change the vitrine, they change everything in the store to make the store look like more rich, look like
Mm-hmm.
more sophisticated sophisticated store. But and the same product was like 250 $100 was like 10 more than the normal, but was
Okay.
the same products but more expensive. And when the people come to the store, they say, "Oh, it's so cheap. I will buy this one." And they buy the same products, but the product is $50. And they bought that because they think, "Oh my God, this clothes is for rich people, and this products is very nice." But was the same color, the same product, the same everything. And they want to show the for everyone that the price make the people have the perspective. I am more important because I have a shoes $500 in my feet,
Okay.
not $50. And after that, of course, they return the money for the consumers because they show them you are buying one thing was $50 for $500.
Ah,
And they show them how stupid, not stupid, but I don't have
that's
another
okay.
word, they were to buy this. But it's the same, just because it was in a store in a mall, is the store looked like a rich store. They bought this and imagined that this was a incredible product, and wasn't. And I buy to the second hand. I think is about two, advertisement and culture. For me, it's both, because in Netherlands, they really appreciate that. They have a lot of stores and a lot of place that you can buy as things for second hand, but and not just clothes. Everything you can buy, everything in your kitchen in the second hand, because there is people who give them the their table, their chair, everything in a home they give for this store, and this store sell for one cheap price. Not isn't expensive. It's like 20% of the price. Isn't expensive, the thing that you buy there. And you can buy everything, one refrigerator, one bike, one whatever, not just clothes. And I think it's part of their culture. I'm not sure that that is in all the country, but the most of the stage of the Netherlands, that this type of this type of place that you can buy one the second hand someone gave for them and they sell. And in Portugal too, but in Portugal is close. In Portugal there is this brechó. You can buy clothes for €1 or €50, but the high price I think is €20. I'm not sure about this, but the most of the days in the months you can buy one clothes for €1 or €2. It's very cheap,
Wow.
very cheap in Portugal. The name is Humana. É Humana. The name of the store is Humana. Is
Oh,
very famous in Portugal. I'm not sure if that is in other place in Europe, but in Portugal, this is very famous. And I think in our country we have a lot of brechó, but they aren't famous like René, Riachuelo, C&A, because they
yeah.
have a lot of money to say, "Oh, buy this, buy that." Advertisement is very, very, very important, and we don't have that because the people who work in a brechó don't have a lot of money to buy advertisement on TikTok or Facebook, Instagram. They just do what they can,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have enough money to buy a lot of advertisement to make the people who where they are or when they are. because I just discovered that it was a brechó in my city because I saw in Instagram because I was search. But say I see all the time, even I'm not search because there is a lot of advertisement in my cell phone and just left this because it's annoying me. But brechó no, brechó I have to search isn't in my on my face. But it say I is on my face all the time.
I get it. I get it. It's a good point. Here in my city, I live in São Paulo, in the capital. We have some options about brechó, but here there is a trend that every store had a sign, a placa that was like outlet, and you can find a lot of outlet, but the price is the same. But they are doing it like I don't know, a mental way to think, may to make you think like this is cheaper because it's outlet. But then you when you go to the store, it's local, it's almost the same, it's expensive, but they call attention using the outlet name in the store because the people think this outlet maybe is cheaper than the other brands, but it's expensive the same way. But we have here a lot of stores using outlet as a brand, like a Camila's outlet, but it's normal. It's expensive the same way that other brands, but they are using this kind of I don't know, ways to make you think like this is a good way to buy things because should be cheaper than other stores, you know. So guys, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put, oh my gosh, we have only 4 minutes. I'm gonna put the link for the survey here on the in the chat. Was really a fast conversation with you. I was worried about that because I was like, oh my gosh, how can I bring information to this place? And yesterday I had the opportunity to go to a place here in São Paulo. And there is a shopping, like a chain shopping mall. Then you go and you can buy the things really cheaper there. And it was really crowded, and everyone was fighting to buy things. And I was thinking about, oh my gosh, we are really consume things without to realize the necessity of that. So it's almost impossible to go there and don't spend, I don't know, 100 reais, right? Because you are, I need this, I need that. Oh, this I need a new glass. So it's almost impossible. And I think we cannot, I think we are really in the bad hands because we are only doing what the media wants, like not media, okay? What media wants. We are like a puppies in this situation, and they know how to know, they know how to do it, I think, properly. So guys, I'm gonna put the link for the survey here. Sorry if I say a lot here right now. I'm gonna put the link here. If you have some options about the new topics that we can discuss, or if you want to rate our immersion today, feel free to share your opinion. This is good, important for my improvement or for the platform improvement, so we can feel that everything is fine. You are looking the going and find the good for you, the platform and the topics. Media, I take a note here about that topic, and then we are going to talk about that in the future, okay? Thank you for sharing your opinion. And I don't know, how was the conversation for you, Anderson? What do you think?
Yeah, the conversation was very good. The time it goes fast.
Oh, yes.
When when the talk is good, the time it pass fast, I think. And it was a pleasure to stay here with you. And thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Anderson. It's good to see you here again. Thank you very much. And how about you, Everton? How was the conversation?
Oh, it's very good conversation. I think this topic is very interesting, and uh, listening all the opinions and all the points about the the topic about the conscience. I don't know the,
Mm-hmm.
the word. Then this very great thank you guys for sharing your opinion and for your patience. And feel free to connect with me in LinkedIn. And if I can help you and something, send me a direct message and you can talk.
Thank you, Everton. It's good to see you here again, okay? And how was for you, Midia? Did you like the conversation?
Yes, of course, always. I always like this talk and how Anderson told us the time passed so fast. I I saw the a lot of questions and say, oh, we just talk about three.
Yes.
That
Oh
was
gosh.
awesome. We had a lot of good points and we practiced a lot the English here.
Thank you,
Thank you
Midia.
for everyone.
Thank you very much. Guys, I had another schedule here on Talk and Talk happen on Wednesday, 9 p.m. And the topic from the next week will be why we have good ideas in the shower. So it's a good opportunity to think about that. And if you want, you can come and enjoy. It happened on Wednesday, 9 p.m. And I hope see you soon here on Talk and Talk, maybe in my immersion or other time. And I would like to wish you a great Sunday and a good start of the next week. Okay, guys, see you soon. And thank you very much for